Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of North American Snow Queens unboxings and other gizmos, gadgets, and fun things. Only one problem, they sent me the wrong one. But we're still going to try it anyway. I'll tell you why. First of all, yes, I did contact the seller and I did explain that he sent me the wrong one. Okay. He sent me the Ion T12, which is a lot different than the one that I ordered. So, it's from the same brand, it's from the same manufacturer, except it's a slide case for an iPhone 3GS, or for 4S. So, what I'm going to do is, how do we get this thing open? Slide it out like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to test it out anyway. You see, because one of the reasons was I always wondered if my iPhone, because I've certainly seen plenty of 4Ss and 4s, and I know that my iPhone 3GS is almost the same width and length, it's just a different height. So, without no further ado, let's open this up, shall we? Oh, nice. There's your contents of the box itself. Now, what makes this a challenge for me is this. Holy crap, that's tiny. Yeah, it is tiny. Definitely looks like it'll fit the word 3GS without too much of a fight. Let's test it out. I'm sorry, but that's no cigar. Oh crap. Actually, like you said, couldn't you still use it? Yeah, you probably could still use it, but you'd have to re-engineer this case. Okay. Somehow. Don't crack it. I know. See, I mean, everything else, the cutouts line up. Yep. But it just looks like this would go great with the iPhone 3GS if you can make it fit. Problem is, my iPhone 3GS needs to go on a serious diet to fit. Okay. So, now let's see if we can get this thing to turn on. At least maybe we can see what it can do. Now what the idea is that you would have your phone in a case like this. So it would make it a little fatter. I don't want to damage it because I'm probably going to end up returning it to the store. But everything else is the same. The cutouts, the speakers, the notches, it's just a little wider right here around the bezel. Maybe if you throw a little heat at it. Well, you know, the other thing too, Loom, is that originally I wanted to use another case because it'd give me bigger keys. These keys are smaller than that on a BlackBerry. Yeah. Okay, so you can see what I'm talking about. This is what it would look like. The best I can make it work. Okay? It's... I don't know if I can make this work. Let me turn it on. There's a switch. Oh. It also has, just like the other Ion, it has a micro. Okay, now it's on. So let's try pairing it up and see what we can do with it. Okay, so pairing process is the same. So I gotta go to Bluetooth. I'm gonna turn that on. Oops, that's the Wi-Fi. Oops, wrong one. So I gotta go to Bluetooth. I gotta turn it on. I'm gonna hit on. Okay. And it sees. I gotta turn this thing on. It's not on. I think you gotta charge the battery. Probably do. Okay, well, might as well do that, right? So, the problem I don't like is they sent me the wrong one. This is not going. First of all, there's a couple of reasons I don't like this. The keyboard's too damn small for one thing. Okay, it's a great idea. I mean, the iPhone 3GS would look good with it if you could manage to fit it in without totally trashing the case in the process. Okay. And power switch. Charge indicated power charging port. Pairing button. Okay, let me know it'll pair it up. Alright, so I see it. That's now it's paired. It's paired. Now it's paired. Okay, so enter the code 8496. Okay, so I type in, damn, this is small. 8496. Okay, and probably return or enter key. Okay, now they're paired. Okay, so, I like this thing. All I'm saying is make it work. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I might have to seriously shave a lot of inches off this case. Well, couldn't you take this case apart somehow and just... I don't know. Okay, well, let's see if I can return to start first. But let's just try it since we obviously got it going. Okay, so let's go to the messages. Okay, so or notes here. Okay, so this is notes. I'm going to start a new note. Okay, now because it's set with the Bluetooth keyboard, it works. But already I can see one of the reasons I really don't want this this thing. It makes the damn thing top heavy. You can see why. Because the phone is heavier than the keyboard. So what happened, you can see here. It's, even if I could get this thing to sit in the case right, and it looks like it's just about. It also has zero keys too. Yes, it does. They don't seem to work too good. No, it goes up and down. Wow. Okay, so you can move around the screen with that. I don't know about the browser, but okay, let's just type something. I'm just typing some gibberish, yes, just so we can see how this works here. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, then you can just insert. You want to delete it? Just go back to the delete key. Where's that? Right there. Right there. No, inserts. The backspace is here. Okay, it works though. So it does work. Yes, it does. The only thing is, the son of a bitch. I can't. It's just too top heavy. I can't do anything with it like this. Let's see. So basically what you would do is, if you can't return it to the store, what would you do to make this work better? Everything lines up. The buttons, the control buttons on the side, where the iPhone is, line up. The dock connector line up. The microphone and the speaker line up. The camera lines up. The power button, yeah, that lines up too. So the thing I would run into is this thing here. The phone is just a little bit too fat So would maybe taking some light heat, say like warming this up on the stove just a tiny, because it's a softer plastic, allow it to be softened enough that you could actually yeah, but for right now, I'm going to probably be getting ready to return this to the store. So, like I said, if he doesn't allow me to return this or refuses to accept me to return, originally I was going to get an iPhone 4S anyway. So I would just have a case to go with. And you're saying is that if he says to you, oh, I'm sorry, but I really can't take it back for whatever reason, you're going to just go ahead and you're just going to make it work. Yeah, I'm going to have to. I mean, I'm a little disappointed because, I mean, that case there, that's a great idea, but, I mean, it's kind of top heavy when you put an iPhone in there. So, you're the kind of person that would definitely make it work. Oh, there's no doubt about that. There's just no doubt in my mind I would make this work. Every time I think of you, you always remind me of Yosemite Sam. Is she really stubborn enough to open up all those doors? Boom! Yep, well, she's stubborn enough. It's true. It's true. So, the great news is that, as I said, it looks like everything in this would fit. Just that the phone is just a little bit too wide. You know, just a tiny bit wide. Yeah. There's no reason why it couldn't get over the bezel. It could get over the bezel. Okay. But, I mean, the one thing I don't like about it is that it's going to make this case a little lighter than this. And, of course, you're going to have two separate chargers to charge it. Because that uses a micro USB connector. And I don't really want to always use a Bluetooth keyboard. Sometimes, like if I'm sitting at the soup kitchen and I'm typing something, that's when I want to use the keyboard. Okay? In other words, if I'm typing a message, okay, I want to be able to use the keyboard there. But if I'm, say, sitting in a car, just reading Facebook, it doesn't matter if I'm reading or reading a message or not. It's just not going to matter. Right? So, as that happens, if it doesn't work out that the guy won't give me an exchange for the right case, or he doesn't want to possibly send me a refund, then I'm going to definitely just have to modify that somehow to make it work. You suggested glue. I suggested glue. I said, Michelle, why don't you get some crazy glue and glue the case to your phone? I said, what? I don't want to glue that thing to my phone. I need to change the back. Yeah. Then you'd be screwed. Then I'd be screwed. But you never know. You never know. That's Michelle for you. You never know. She'll come up with some idea. It's true. Okay, guys, that's it for now. And by the way, thank you very much for watching my videos I put up yesterday. And today's video, of course, was just a impromptu video to demonstrate something that was the wrong one, just to show you, for those who are curious, EO Mio included, is could the iPhone 3GS fit in a 4S case? And the answer is possibly, but you'd have to seriously make some modifications to make it work. And obviously, another thing too with that case is you want to make sure that the phone doesn't fall out when you put it in your purse. All of a sudden, whoops, so phone hits the concrete and that's it, your phone is shot. You know, I still have the original glass on my phone. I never had to replace it yet. It doesn't mean I want to replace it, but the battery is more than likely going to be the next item on this phone that will need to be replaced, because the old lithium-ion battery in here is getting old. It still holds a charge fairly well, but it is not eternal. The point is, I'm trying to say, and I've seen, a lot of changes in topics and discovery. And one of the things I learned about in life is sometimes you just gotta be a little more creative. Yeah. And I think that I don't know how good that case would fit this phone. Well, I was gonna say I can't guarantee it would fit very well. But, return it, see what happens. Not, like I said, I'll make it work. Or maybe if I can't find a way to make it work, I might find somebody who happen to have 4S case that wants a Bluetooth keyboard, and then I might just say to them, okay, fine. I'll give it to you. You just paid me like $10. The funny thing, Michelle was going to buy this original keyboard. It was supposed to be like $12. Yeah. You got a keyboard that's a little more expensive than that. I got one that's a little more expensive, but it's not quite usable. So, in other words, sure, I got a better keyboard, but it's not really that much better because it's the wrong one. Yeah. Okay, guys, listen, we're going to let you go. Enough of this, and talk to you soon, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.